Victoria man gifted a national treasure to the Royal BC Museum. It's a comprehensive collection of ancient spiral fossils. These unique Ammonites are now being studied by museum researchers and have already shed light on what Vancouver Island's environment was like nearly 80 million years ago.
The diligence of this collector enabled us to have nearly complete specimens, not only because of what he was able to bring back from the field, but because of the meticulous notes that he took. Now, ammonites are the shells of extinct cephalopods. They're relatives of the modern nautilus. These ammonites take on a different form that isn't what you might typically imagine. They coil in strange directions, they reorient themselves, and don't look like your typical single spiral. So with the helical stage, it would have been a vertical migrant moving up and down in the water column because the chambers in this shell filled with gas in order to regulate its neutral buoyancy like the nautilus. The squid comes out of the shell, the presumed squid, these are cephalopods, with maturity. It would have likely been able to have projected itself in one direction or another, perhaps being more predatory. So these specimens were recovered from exposures along eastern Vancouver Island. And they came from a period of time in the late Cretaceous of approximately 84 to 80 million years ago, which was a period of time when much of eastern Vancouver Island was submerged. So anybody can conceivably find this sort of material. You just have to know where to look. You can be on coastal exposures of the southern Gulf Islands, you can be on rivers and beaches northward toward the North Island, and they're not just going to be pulled out of the ground and brushed off. They're usually encased in hard mudstone, which requires meticulous preparation using specialized tools. When this collection came to us, it showed us the value of citizen science. We don't have these breakthroughs without people who are engaged with their local museums and their institutions. It showed the importance of what the everyday citizen can just bring and contribute, because they are the fuel to the fire of science.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia's stories together.